Yo, more light, everybody. Thank you for tapping into another episode of Unbiased Opinions. We're your hosts, the spiritual wanderer Suave.
And the gaslighter.
We're going to give you a new name.
It's the Gaslighter 3.
Every time.
King Gaslight in the building.
Right? And we got a special guest back again.
Yes, indeed.
Yo.
Keontae's here.
What's with y'all?
Yes.
Man,
Boy
I love
Key's
y'all
here.
podcast, man. I swear to God.
Hey, this is a good guest, y'all. I just want y'all to know.
Topic.
This nigga right here. This Keontae hold his own, man. He have a look, bruh. Can I start off by saying this?
Go ahead, man.
Me and Ashley have no problems, y'all. Just so y'all know. I did walk off this motherfucker. I was frustrated, but that is a solid woman. That's Suave's cousin. That's Ryan, the producer's sister. She good people, right? Don't take no convos I have on here with people. Like I'm attacking them or the people who come on here. I'm never attacking y'all. We just on this motherfucker have open conversation.
That part.
So even when shit looked bad like it did last week, it was bad last week. It ain't no lasting situation. So
I haven't seen the episode yet. I'm for sure gonna watch it though. But Suave, you need to post that. Get the people what they want, man.
Hey, the full
Get the people
episode
what
is
they
on YouTube
want.
right now.
I'm about to take that out. But get the people what they want.
he want the real
I
when we
want
walking
that
off.
real.
He want that.
I need that him.
Hey man, wait till you see it. You gonna
That Homer Simpson.
You be like,
disappearing. I'm
damn.
trying to see it.
bro, I'm telling you, clear
For
over the
real.
table, man. Smooth too, just like
And it was all over just perspective differences.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
That's
That's
it.
it. That's all, man.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Just different opinions, different perspectives.
And that
That's it.
sucks though if you can't sit there and talk to people without it escalating to that point. Why
Yeah.
Why do y'all think people get into their feelings over discussions? They take it as arguments because we're not agreeing with them. Why do you think that they?
Bro, we talked about that before it even happened.
Yeah, we did. We did.
That's the craziest part about it happening. Like we sat there to lead it off. We were talking about people and sensitivity and how people in today's generation cannot have their feelings hurt. We grew up on getting our feelings hurt. We
Used
grew
to
up.
it.
We grew up on bag sessions.
Oh God.
We grew up on slap boxes. We was the generation of kids that like we were gladiators.
Yeah, we had to take a
You
lot.
feel me? Like we gave a lot, we took a lot. Like
Yeah.
that was really there was no bully culture. Not from where we
Nah,
from.
nah. If y'all
Maybe
consider this bullying,
maybe
that's
Disney Channel
bullshit.
type shit, right?
The
Where like there's a school bully.
Yeah, I ain't never seen it.
We ain't had that.
Yeah.
You had a school bully at your school?
There was always some nigga that y'all knew he was gonna fuck around with somebody too much.
But it was a few of them.
Yeah.
It was never just
That one.
one individual nigga at the school who run this shit.
Yeah.
We had four corners though. Like this nigga over in that lunch corner, this nigga over here.
He the baddest, but you feel me? It was never
Yeah.
just one, like I'm talking about Disney Channel bullshit where people be talking about bullying,
Yeah, walking down a hallway and everybody
bumping people, spreading out the way. We ain't had none of that, man. That's not real. So
Yeah.
Nah.
we were talking about that though, about motherfuckers feeling so attacked and so offended all the time, even when ain't nobody coming for you. And it didn't age well because eventually she felt like I was attacking her. It's on the fucking episode. I wasn't doing that, but she felt like that. It was just interesting to see her flip and turn into exactly the person we was talking about, where like motherfucker just jump out the window. So I don't know. I can't even answer your question and say that I know why motherfuckers are that way.
I think how we came up though, we weren't allowed to voice opinions. You know what I mean? So like if we were talking to our parents and then we were giving a perspective, we got shut down instantly.
Oh, yeah.
So that that's childhood trauma that could be brought up. That's why people can't have those type of discussions. And then they just sway off by being upset so easily if you're not agreeing.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point. I think it's hard for people to see other perspectives outside of their own narrative,
right.
like what they see. So it's like they see stuff a specific way and you try to tell them something different. It's like, no, you can't do that. You can't tell me that.
But why
not okay.
not? Like I would never tell somebody you can't tell me that if that's they opinion based on like a lifestyle that they live, shit that they've been through. You feel me? Like me, right? I think it's crazy when people don't back into parking spots. I done been places where I needed to get out of there.
That part.
You feel me?
Casinos especially.
But
Right.
I watched this podcast with these two older white ladies, and they were saying like the things that bother them, right? And one of the ladies was like, people who back in.
Are you fucking serious?
She said, I hate it. She's like, it takes so long. She's like, it doesn't offset. She's like, because basically, if you park head in, you're in fast and you're out slow. So if you back in, it's just vice versa. You're in slow
but
and
you're out fast.
and you're out fast.
Well, I need that.
And I understand why she doesn't understand the importance of the latter.
Because she don't never have to get out.
So I'm not angry at her opinion. I'm not even offended by her not liking that I want to back in.
Yeah.
I'm the back end person.
You learn something. Though.
Exactly. With me being the back end person, I'm like, well, shit, nigga, I gotta get out of here when I get out. You never know.
Yeah.
That's real.
And her, she like, man, how many times has that happened to you? And the number I'm gonna give her, she gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
now she learned something.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because she don't even understand the people who think like that. It's because we've been through some shit.
Right.
So now, if we have a conversation, instead of her telling me that shit you're doing is stupid, and me saying, well, that makes you stupid,
We just learned from you.
there's no growth there.
Yeah.
We are on opposite sides of this thing. But if you listen to me and I listen to you, you will have a better understanding of the people that you see backing in. Maybe they've been through some shit. Let me shut the hell up.
Right. It helps to open your eyes to.
That's real.
You got to really, but you know what though? It also comes with, we talked about this on the podcast as well, is understanding. Like a lot of people don't have a good sense of understanding to understand other points of view. They can't even take it and digest it and be like, oh, this is where this person's coming from. I can see where they're coming from. More so, it's more like, I don't understand
Not
why
even
you're
trying
saying,
to,
yeah.
But
Yeah, or
you don't
like
think it
still
started
trying
off as
to.
being as kids though? I think for people to have these type perspectives, we got sick of what our norm was and we went our own way with it. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't care what came with it. I'm gonna be this person.
That's
fuck my
facts.
family. Fuck mom.
Bingo.
Fuck dad. I don't care what y'all gotta say. We the ones who were like, I don't care no more.
Dang, that's a good point.
And then we went to
Boy, nigga, that's the perfect point.
That's a
Like,
good
that's-
Fucking
point.
spot on.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Nigga, I'm talking about, bro, I was, y'all didn't see me. I wasn't on the camera. I was raising the roof when he was
Bro,
talking. Nigga, what?
Because we all come from
Man.
a similar background.
Yeah.
But yeah, look how we turned into. Because we were willing to be ostracized by those that we love, that loved us. No matter what came with it, I'm gonna be this person. You're gonna accept this. And to the point where they don't even talk on that person anymore. They love the fact that we outgrew them. We grew into who we wanted to be, not who they were trying to make us be.
And that's also not a positive. You know what I'm saying? Because now we are the that's he be doing that new stuff.
Oh, he bullshit.
Black
Right?
sheep.
Yeah,
You know,
something
shit
like-
like
yeah.
that. But that's because you didn't follow the tradition. We were just talking about that before we even got on here. The problem with tradition, and not that it's all issues, right? But there's literally no growth in tradition. If everybody did everything the same way that we did in history, we wouldn't have any like groundbreaking inventions,
Exactly.
advances in technology. This is from the thinkers outside of the box. The niggas who sat alone with each other and was like, man, you know, it'd be cool if we could talk to somebody that wasn't here. And it's 17 niggas in that room, and 16 niggas looked at him and was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly. Like, where you coming from?
He
with
always
that?
on some weird shit,
Yeah.
right.
right? But this weird ass nigga made the telephone. And here we are today.
You gotta be weird.
You know what? That reminds me though of
You
a,
have
You
to
have to
be.
be weird.
Yeah.
And it's two lanes. It's the, like you said, what you're taught. You grow up and be that, and you teach that, and you do that. And it's this little straight line. And then it's the motherfucker who get outside that lane and explore a little bit. Come back and be like, hey, we've been doing it this way, but maybe we could. And there's people like, hell no.
Stick
And
to
they
what
keep
know.
going.
Don't rattle.
And you get back in your lane and you figure your shit out. You still gonna be, like you said, ostracized for your growth outside of the tradition. And that's where we be at. That be the ins and outs of bullshit.
yeah.
Motherfuckers who be like set in their ways of thinking because traditionally this is it. Nigga, traditions are not always wonderful.
that part.
That's facts.
I'm sick with
But
it.
that brought me to this other thing about advice, literally receiving advice. I was like, if you receive advice, how much of advice do you receive when you got to be able to realize that you have to take it with a grain of salt and do your own thing at some point? You know what I mean? Because everybody will give you a blueprint of how they did it, but their way might not be your way to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you follow their blueprint, you might go somewhere different.
And you'll be mad at them. That's my thing. I don't want to have to point fingers at nobody. That's why I told everybody, shut the fuck up. And
Yeah.
let me go my route. Because if it don't work out like that, I'm going to look at you. Because I remember when my mom told me to go to school this way, this way, this way. I was supposed to be getting everything that I did everything I was told. You know what I'm saying? graduated, did basketball.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the first one to graduate on my side of the family, you know what I'm saying? So I did all that. And then now I hit college, you're like, it's all on you. Wait, hold on now.
Hold on.
Yo.
What you mean?
So then I started trying to do my own thing, and everybody's telling me I'm doing it wrong. It got to the point I said, fuck everybody. I'm going this route.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I was willing to stand on my own too, no matter what came down to it. Every problem I've been through, I wasn't calling family on it. I was standing on my grounds to the point where they started to see that. You know, they saw my growth. I used to take the word change and be so hurt when my family said, oh, you changed. But if they ever just switched it up and said, you grew, I probably would have took that better. But at the same time, those mean the same things.
Could be.
They do.
Because change can be anything though, and that's probably why you knew the tone that it was coming with. It wasn't the growth. It wasn't the growth side.
Right.
It was the other side. Like you different. You doing weird shit. You doing some other shit. That's the change that they was talking about. They wasn't talking about a growth change.
Mm-hmm.
So the word growth and the word change in that sense, they not even similar, nigga. They on the opposite sides. That's why you felt like that. You knew that.
I feel like certain people is different.
But you know.
Yeah, but if we look in the dictionary, they mean the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the crazy thing about like even how you were saying school, because I feel like people learn differently, and some schools not for everybody.
Right.
Just being honest.
No.
That's why a lot of people drop out. A lot of people go on different paths because it's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to go that route. Mm-hmm. So it's like we got to understand that everybody has different routes and ways that they want to go. We can't be like, this is the blueprint for everybody. There is no blueprint for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody got their own method on how they do things. Like with T-Pain, he was saying that a lot of other artists would tell him, you need to do this. You shouldn't do auto-tune. You need to do this, and try to direct him in a specific way. And he had to separate himself from all them and be like, nah. He said it was like famous people like Snoop Dogg would tell him stuff. All these people that was like, who was already up there would tell him, in order to get to where I am, you need to do this. And it's like, no, I shouldn't even follow what y'all doing. I already got a mindset on what I want to do.
And what's crazier, Snoop turned around and came around to auto-tune.
I know, right?
I feel like people are easily molded instead of easily receptive. So instead of just trying to receive information from somebody, like, I'm going to give you just a little input, they'll rather just completely do what that person's doing.
Yeah.
They'll say, like, no, I'm talking to you just to give you another perspective. I'm not telling you to follow my lane because I want you to test at me. Just take something I'm giving you. If you don't take everything, you can take one thing I said, but as long as I know I gave you something to walk off with, build with that, bro.
Keep it moving. And I think that's the growth part of you getting out of the lane with everybody else and getting into your own. Because even when you're in your own, you're not saying fuck y'all lane.
No.
I just want to see if something is different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I want different. I'm not saying this is broken. I'm just interested. You feel me? So now I'm out here doing this thing, and I'm gonna keep tapping in because these are my roots. This tradition here.
Yeah.
These are my roots. It's not gonna be my leaves and my fruit though.
Ooh.
You feel me? Like, yeah, I'm planted here, but like,
That's a thing. I like that one.
That was good.
That was hard.
what the fruits that I'm gonna be giving probably not the fruits that you gave. Like,
yeah.
It's gonna be a whole new season with my crop coming in, the whole shebang. So like, fine. I understand where my ground is. Thank you for helping me with that.
Yeah.
But you don't get to like you don't get to harvest my fruit too, my nigga, just because you help me plant this tree.
Don't say I'm an apple tree and I'm over here trying to sprout pears and all this.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm my shit eclectic.
Yeah.
And my shit different a little bit. You feel me?
This
little pizzazz on my shit. So
this nigga's stupid. I need to watch the episode.
Bro, you are going to be entertained.
I need to watch the episode, man.
You know what though? That was crazy that you said the whole thing about like Snoop doing auto-tune now, because I feel like people won't jump on the wave until they notice that the wave is popular.
Wave.
Yeah, until
nobody's
they notice
on it
everybody's
until
on
it's
it.
a wave. The surfers are sitting there waiting.
Yeah, they like, yep.
Yeah.
They good. Yeah, you good. You a great surfer. What are you without a wave?
Yep.
Can you make a
You a
wave?
spectator.
Can you make a wave,
That's what
or
I'm
are
saying.
you riding them?
It's a lot of imitation over innovation nowadays.
Yes.
I'm an innovator, not an imitator. I'm always gonna be in my lane. I'm always gonna try to. I'm such a creative mind to the point where when I get around people, I have to keep my mouth shut because I'm spewing out all these good ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they waiting for it though.
Waiting for the
They
wave.
waiting for it, like, okay, I'm hearing what he's saying. Then they're gonna take it, try to put their own spin on it. So that I'm learning to be more mindful on what I'm speaking to people because it's just me. I'm just creative. I love to speak my ideas. I'm not talking just to shit on people. No, I'm actually talking because I want to hear you say some creative shit. I just noticed that I was around people who weren't creative. That's why
Yeah.
I started noticing that because the more I spoke, the less I heard.
They weren't able to add to the conversation.
Right.
They weren't able
And
to
then
like.
when I started getting quiet on their asses, I noticed the room is quiet now. There ain't no thoughts going on. Nobody's gears are going.
Oh, y'all eating my shit up. Y'all eating my shit
All
up.
my life.
That's what y'all doing. y'all here eating.
Yeah.
And y'all ain't gave me nothing. And this dude, I want to say it was Joey Badass. He was like, you should be a third of the time you should be around people that are smarter than you.
I love it.
Yeah.
A third of the time you should be around people that are, I don't want to say dumber than you.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
got you. Just not
And
that
then
level.
a third of the time you should be around people who are on your level.
Mm.
This way, you can take from the people who are smarter, teach it to the people that's down there. And you and your dogs on the same plane, y'all doing the same thing. Y'all up here sometime, y'all down here sometime. So y'all just distributing it all while staying level. I love that.
Yeah.
Because like you saying, you was in a room full of people that were less than you creatively. You not growing there.
Yeah, not at all.
You are, at this point, you're the water to all of these plants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Who rewatering the bucket?
Yeah, that
The
part.
people who are smarter than you, the people who are more creative than you, the people who are putting out more creative things, who can help you grow. So you felt the way because you was in that room.
That's facts.
You was at the top.
I'm trying to rent to books and shit.
Ain't nothing
just
in
to get
here.
a new perspective. Learn
But it wasn't
something,
nothing in that
then
room
come
for
bring
you.
it back over there. Yeah, it was not. It was.
And yeah, I realized that I would notice that people would jump on waves. And what made me realize this was like I was in junior high school and I had to go to one of the dances. It was the 8th grade dance for junior high school.
Damn, 8th grade dance.
And
We gotta talk about that one.
Yeah.
Man. 8th grade dance, right?
Yeah.
But I had to wear I didn't have dress shoes at the time, so I was like, dang, I had some fly sneakers. And I was like, I'm gonna wear these sneakers. And it matched with the suit. And I was like, this is gonna look fresh. I went up there, was not working because people didn't wear
Yep.
like sneakers with tuxes back then. So I was getting roasted. They was on me. They was like, oh look, oh, you got on shoes, you don't got no dress shoes. And I'm like, I thought it was tight. So I'm just, we get to high school, 10th grade.
That's it.
Everybody
I go to homecoming. All these people in Jordans. I'm
yeah.
like, what happened?
2 years
Like,
ago.
Yeah, like where was the change? Like, what? Where did this come from? All of a sudden, all these people doing it. I'm like, oh, I thought this wasn't what we was doing.
Yep.
What? I thought this wasn't the cool thing.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy how it switches just from that. All it needs to do is catch on.
So quick.
Let a celebrity do it.
Look at our fashion when we was growing up, bro, with the tall tees and the big ass jeans. But that changed so fast.
Super.
It came and went.
Like that.
Like it, and I'm talking about with our generation. We brought that shit in. Nobody was doing that.
Shit was long.
Like, but nobody was doing that.
Yeah.
Like, even from our past, like if you look at fashion,
Yeah.
that wave never
Never got
came
it.
in.
Yeah.
We made it up.
Innovative.
And that shit was short lived. Like
Thank God.
it went right back to like original
The regular
90s,
size.
80s fashion so fast because that shit was
Look
ridiculous.
how long it took them to pull their guns out. They had to pull their shirts all the way up. To get
Everything was
He was
stupid.
shot by then. It was a quick draw. See whoever get it first.
We was wearing bed sheets, nigga. Them tall tees, bro, to our knees.
Knees, homie.
Yeah, to the knees.
To the
Basketball.
knees.
Just
Look like
Basketball shorts to the ankle.
Um,
Jerseys would
big
be.
as hell.
I'd be like, dang.
My mama hated shopping for me, bro. Like, what do you want? What do you mean one size 40?
But you know,
You're a 28.
I noticed that from like when we
7X?
grew up. Like when you grow up in poverty restricted areas, you know what I'm saying, lower class, we notice how creative they are because we're always trying to figure out something new.
Yeah.
But when I moved up in a lot of like just in the areas I lived in, these people are the scene kids. I don't see no creative shit going on. Like how we grew up, we got the tails. You know what I'm saying? They were getting fucking jeans and putting bleach at the bottom of the shoe to have the shoe prints.
Yeah.
Like the rubber bands, like the creative shit that come from down here that they take and bring up there, it starts with us. dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so crazy but when I went to like Circle on Green Valley or living in the areas where there's money, I didn't see no creative shit going. I seen everybody on the same fucking this. It was crazy. We had cereal backpacks and all.
Chris
that.
Brown. Chris Brown was coming out here to kick with the Crumpers.
Kick it with the dancers.
Where was his? So the shit that he was wearing, it was coming from us.
Oh yeah.
Chris Brown in Vegas was coming to kick it with the Crump niggas. So when he was taking his fashion back to the world to influence them, nigga, it was coming from Crump community.
I'm telling you.
The shoes he was wearing, the style, like the fact that he was wearing fitted hats all the time, snatching them motherfuckers off while he was dancing. What other dancers are like? This is our community, bro, worldwide. Because like you said, bro, coming down here stealing. He's not making this up. He's not innovating anything. That's not his stylist.
Yeah.
Nigga, you coming to the streets. You taking the street fashion, the street culture to the masses.
That's where
global.
it is.
You getting your shit from coming and kicking it at parks in Vegas and in California.
They said the same thing about Elvis Presley.
Oh yeah.
Elvis Presley was on the same shit.
That was actually in the movie.
Yeah.
That he was over there in the community, like
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
but that skin tone was a privilege.
I know what y'all doing over here.
But you know, and honestly,
Y'all
they was on his ass a little bit too, though. It was because they knew where he was getting his shit from. When he was coming to their clubs and doing it,
Yeah,
a lot of those
like it.
broadcasts, they were shooting him from the waist up.
Oh,
Elvis,
I didn't even know that.
yeah, for a long time. When all the bullshit was happening with dancing, they wanted dancing to be illegal in certain places. Like motherfuckers were getting in trouble for dancing in the South and shit like that. But bruh, they would film him and put him on TV, but only from the waist up because they were talking about all the fucking hip gyrating and shit.
Gyrating.
They
got
knew where the
girls
fuck he was
and
getting it
younger-
from.
And they're saying like they got the younger girls all.
You know where the man getting it
Come on,
from?
dog.
Because he with us.
He ain't grooving like
You
that.
feel me? Come on, man. That ain't even in his genes.
You know what I'm saying? His
That's too
his
much
chicken
soul.
wasn't
You're not made like that. And they know he
chicken
not
wasn't
made.
seasoned. Come on, y'all know better. Dog.
They already knew it. They was like, yeah, dog, hell no.
Yeah.
You won't have my kids gyrating.
They ain't about to do none of that. None of that's gonna be present in here. You ain't about to do no extra movement, no popping over here, no hip thrust. That's
was
not
in
gonna
it,
work.
though.
What you think? What do you think the best way to deal with a person that's hostile with you in communication when you aren't? For you personally, not like the masses. For you,
Okay, for me, when somebody's like just irate, loud, and I'm calm on it,
yeah,
I kill them with silence.
you just did it.
I'm cool. I'm gonna let you because you're gonna hear yourself. You keep talking because if I add to it, you're not gonna hear it. You're gonna hear me.
That's toxic.
So I'm quiet.
That's what they told me.
Being quiet.
Oh yeah.
I walk out too. Like,
But remember what they were saying? Remember what they were saying when I was
Yeah.
like, even when like shit is on me, like you pissing me off, right? And I can go there with you. I opt to just like leave it alone. They was like, that ain't no good. You just balling up. That's the problem with men these days. I was like, what? Do you know what the opposite of that is? Like, you know what's on the other side of that fence? Of me not saying nothing? Of me walking
me
out?
going the fuck off. I'm telling you, I'm at a level you don't want to get to.
Which one do you
wouldn't-
want?
You wouldn't match that level if I got there with you. So
Which
why?
one do you want? That's what Suave told his cousin. Like, if Trey was doing what you was doing, you would have been cool. She's like, I wouldn't care. He was like, stop it.
There's no
Stop
way.
it.
I always tell people that too. I'm like, you're not willing to go the distance I'm willing to go. You know how long it took for me to get this calm?
My homeboy posted this
Do
thing
you
and it
know?
said, you know how
Right.
much violence it took to get this peaceful?
Exactly.
And bro, when I
Word
never
for
seen
it,
that in
yeah.
my life. He said it was one of his favorite quotes, and I was like, damn. That's the realest shit I've
I
ever
swear.
heard that like resonates with me personally.
Yeah.
Because like the cool that I have, the ability that I have to like literally just like leave a situation, right? When I feel like I'm gonna take it where I always take it.
That's the easiest
To
way.
shut it down and walk away, that was the hardest thing for me to do. Y'all have no idea. Like
That
you
skin,
saying that it's
that
toxic.
Adrenaline in me.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
My-
Only
my-
I'ma
my
feel
sh-
is by
I'm sh-
punching
I'm
something or
shaking.
breaking- Yeah.
And I get up and leave. And so when I do that, you looking at me like, see, he don't know how to communicate.
It's eating my head up too.
And I'm like, see, you can't say that about people. You don't know why anybody is the way they are.
that part.
You don't know why I got up and walked out because you don't know where I come from. This could have got bad. This was the best thing. And you don't know that about me. So now your judgment is he can't communicate. When shit get too hostile, he just walk out. He don't want to talk.
I want to talk. I don't want to argue. I don't want to yell. If I hear
Man.
a screeching, if I hear screeching, I'm like, yo, please shut the fuck up. I can't handle it, dog. That yelling and shit, it hits something in my ear.
Yeah.
And then also take me back to like childhood trauma. You know what I'm saying? You yelling at me. Oh no. People that yell at me usually hit me. They put their hands on me. I'm getting attacked some way. Don't do that with me. And I try to break that down to people. Like, please don't yell at me because you don't understand where I came from. I'm scared of yells. And when I'm scared, I fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fight. I don't like feeling uncomfortable.
Yep.
So when people yelling, I'm just quiet and I walk off. Or even when they chase me, they just.
Come on, man. Like you trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
you want something from me that you don't want from me.
I'm like, is it that serious though? That's why I'm not arguing about it because it's not that serious to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not knocking your feelings or anything. It's just, it's not as serious as you making it.
And you don't want me to go where you think you want me to go.
Yeah, because if I did that, I'm crazy now.
Immediately, it's gonna be you.
Oh, it's me now,
bro. It's going to be you every time. As soon as you really turn up, not even like, damn, it wasn't even that deep, but it was when you was on my ass though, right?
You just want to react.
When you was doing all that
That's why
poking me
you
and
doing
yelling
it.
at me and jabbing at me. It was cool.
Yeah.
And now we here.
Yeah.
And now you like,
test me.
whoa.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking whoa, nigga. I tried to prevent this for like 30 minutes. What you mean, whoa?
That's why I try to tell people all the time is like that's why I'm calm when I try to interact with people because you never know what's going on with somebody internally. You don't know what's going on or what could trigger that person. So it's like, why would you even try to poke at them? Because you don't know their reaction. You don't know how they're going to react because you don't know what they've been through. Their reaction could be
catastrophic.
Pow.
I'd rather you dead.
Yeah,
fucking around.
Straight.
That type of shit. Like,
Man,
Today, you know I'm not in the mood today. I kill your motherfucking ass. You don't know who you talking to sometimes. And like you have no idea who you talking to when you in traffic. And you blowing your horn and you get beside him and you flipping him off and shit.
Ooh.
And this nigga's a cartel nigga making a motherfucking
Unhinged.
drop. He follow you and shoot you in your fucking head.
and keep it pushing with his day.
Like nothing happened. You don't know who you fucking with, but sometimes leave people the fuck
That's
alone.
why people get by, dog. I'm not a street. I mean, like on the street, aggressor. None of that
road
shit.
rage type.
I'm like none. I'm like, go ahead, bro.
Yep. I'll let you
To the
in.
point
I don't
where
even
they're
wanna
like,
argue.
no, you have the right, or you go. I'm like, okay, I was just being polite. Then I'll go.
That's me. I'm from.
But
You
I
know what's
don't wanna
funny?
go there with you,
Niggas
dog.
who come from like a really aggressive backgrounds, I think we learn faster than anybody else. Like what shit is worth it and what shit is not later.
Later, after that was
After
I'm
all
lucky.
after all the bullshit, after
lucky
all
we
the
got to
aggression
see
and
it.
tripping
Yeah.
and going hard on every single thing, like not letting shit slide, like everything disrespectful. Watch your mouth all the time.
Yeah.
We are the niggas who like at this point in life. I hope all of y'all. I'm gonna say me and this nigga because I done talked to him a few times.
Yeah.
Niggas just be shrugging, bro. Like I'm not in traffic trying to bum rush nothing. Like if you want to get in that back,
Go
come
ahead,
on.
brother. Yeah.
Yeah, have it.
Like I'm
Be
not.
inching up and shit.
If
Like, now
you
gotta
at the
touch
light
the
and you in the light green and I did, I'm gonna tap it. Come on, dude. But I'm not gonna.
I don't even tap it. I wait. Just I'm gonna give him like.
I give it some too. But I gotta tap it. If we sitting, you chilling, nigga. Traffic going. I'm like, man, come on, dude.
Hit him with the quick.
But not the aggressive one. I know,
Yeah,
and not
like-
because like I'm a bitch, but just like I know where shit can go. And I don't want to fight you in traffic, but I will fight you in traffic.
Fuck that. I'm using this car. That's my weapon now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all this motherfucker do something to you,
I
man.
don't need
You
a
talking
gun. I got
crazy?
the car.
Say
I'm
play
telling you.
Frogger,
Yeah,
bitch.
come on. Don't play with me.
This is how I be trying to this is how much I be trying to like de-escalate a situation. I'm playing Mortal Kombat this past weekend, and I'm on the game, and there's this dude I kept running into for the past like 2 weeks. He's been dogging me because I was practicing with this new character, so I caught this dude. I saw him. I knew who he was, and I was like, "Oh, I'm playing with my main character today. I'm about to dog this
Is
dude."
that what to do with the long things?
Jax, the
yeah,
dude
metal
with the
arms?
metal arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I
you
was
like
like, So I was like, I'm about to dog him. So I run through this dude, right? So I'm hyped because he beat me. So I get on the mic. Yeah, yeah, you beat my last character, but what now? What now? So I'm talking all this mess, right? And I leave, and I was like, no, I don't even know who this is. Let me write him and tell him I was just joking.
See,
I wrote him,
but
and I was like,
you-
no.
that's what I'm talking
I was
about.
like, I
dog.
didn't mean no.
Nah,
no
you a
harm.
good dude, bro.
Your
That's-
spirit is so pure.
Yep.
cuz.
You didn't want him
Even
to
on a
leave.
video game.
You didn't want him to leave with the energy of like
Yeah.
frustration. You
Yeah.
you wanted to give him like the
Damn.
peace of mind, like, bro, I was just fucking with you, my day. I hope you have a good night. Bro.
Yeah, and I was like, we can run it. We can run it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would have been it.
And that's because that's how I feel.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You can beat my ass.
Now I
I
gotta
got
say
you.
something.
And I'm out.
Dog, I swear you got the purest spirit.
I told him all the time.
the
Yeah,
purest spirit.
I feel hella
time.
bad after. I was like, man, I gotta write him and tell
see
him.
that?
Hell nah.
It's a joke. It was a joke.
I'm
We
just
can run it back.
playing, family.
Yeah, let's run it back again. And
I'll
you won't.
let you win the first one next time. You
Nah,
such a good heart,
not
dog.
me. I'm leaving to that round. Beat your ass. Click.
That's
Sit
all
with
play
it.
game.
Hopefully you catch me again.
Yeah, sit with it for a bit.
That's
sit,
why
sit
I
with
stopped playing games, because this nigga and my other cousin were so good at them, and I couldn't talk shit. I'm losing every game, but my cousin would talk so much.
Oh, he was
shit.
bad. He was bad.
So I'm like, to where I don't play
Yeah.
games. Dog. I always sit there and just watch them.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
want to watch, because I don't even want y'all shit talking to me.
Yeah, my cousin is real bad. He talks mess to me to this day. Like I'll dog him in the. We'll be running several games and I'll be dogging him. He'll still talk mess. He'll win one. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
now
yeah.
what?
You
Now
know
what?
I can't stand
Who the man? I'm
I
like,
can't stand a nigga who lose so bad and win so bad.
yeah.
That makes no sense to me. Like every time I beat you, it's a reason why I beat you. It's an excuse why I beat you. And then when you beat me, you heel clicking, you clapping loud. Like, bro, you can't win or lose.
No, some people can't handle it.
God,
They can't.
damn.
They can't.
handle it, dog.
You win, you act like you ain't never won in your life.
That's how I feel about rec ball.
And then when you lose, you miserable.
When we playing ball at the rec, I'm like, y'all niggas going. Why ain't y'all go this hard in high school?
Why do
Y'all
y'all
going
want to
this
cheat?
hard now?
Why you want to cheat? You in here lying and shit,
We are here just to stay in shape, nigga. We not even here to.
and you in here lying. Like,
Lying. Man, I
ball
ain't
went out
touch
on
that,
you.
man.
Ball went out on you, and you like, it ain't go out on me. Everybody seeing it, and you
Oh my
arguing with
God.
people. So much so it's getting aggressive.
Yeah.
And you, nigga, just because you lying.
But that's what I'm saying. They going so much harder now. As if I would have thought these niggas trying. Like, was there a pro
Like-
coming up? Some pro thing coming up?
This is the
This rec ball.
they
dog.
didn't have. They didn't
It's
have that
rec ball,
time,
dog.
my nigga. This is their time to shine. They getting
Jesus
trophies and shit at home. They got
Christ,
the little
I know.
medals and shit.
At a rec though.
Yes, and
At the
niggas,
rec?
niggas living for that.
They looking for a rec trophy.
MVP.
MVP. that shit. That shit ain't metal.
You
It's
and your
plastic.
coworkers.
They
The
said I'm
plastic
about
trophy.
to.
Me and my coworkers.
MVP.
They're like, yeah.
MVP of the league. Yeah.
He come
You come to work, they're like, MVP.
MVP.
Shut your-
Here's your coffee today, nigga. Good shit.
Go clock in.
Make sure you clock in
Go
though.
clock in.
Hey, the toilet was closed too, by the way.
Manager ain't even care. Hey, we got to clean up on
What are y'all
aisle
screaming
7.
for?
Come on now.
Shut your dumb ass up and get over here. Aisle
Shut the
4.
fuck up.
They tripping.
I ain't
don't
gonna even
understand
do
it,
that.
dog.
They do. People do be going in hard when they win, and then sore when they lose. And it's like, why don't you keep that same energy, yo?
Please.
Yeah, keep
Across
the
the
same
board, bro.
energy.
I'm such at an even kill.
Same.
Yeah,
I'm such at an even kill. You don't catch me. No, I don't have that.
Like,
if I get that, it's a problem.
If I win though, like I'm good. I like if I win it, I won.
like good shit.
I don't gloat. I'm not in nobody's face like none of that shit. If I lose, same way. Good game. It's a L. That's my life though. Like I live my life on that even kilter. Like
I
I'm
don't
just
mind wins. I don't mind my losses, but I take them all the same.
yeah.
with
Humbly.
lessons.
Humbly.
Bingo.
Just like last night, we was playing pool. This dude really got upset that we won. I thought he was bullshit. I'm like, hey man, good game. He's like, no man, y'all fucking won. Like, I'm like, hey, you serious, bro? I'm like, no, come on, it's all right. Yeah, y'all. He said, oh no, it was just him, man. I'm like, oh yeah, I know, we good.
Cool.
Good
But
game.
nigga,
I'm shaking your fucking hand.
yeah, for sure.
If I give that extension,
I'm
come on.
gonna start feeling a
Yeah,
little.
and I don't want to be in here now. Yeah, I don't want to be in here now. My hand.
You feel
my
like
hand.
yeah, hey, my hand.
Yeah, my hand. Yeah. No, he shook it down. He was cool about it. I saw he was like really feeling it.
Yeah,
It's like,
shit,
yeah.
you didn't follow that, but
Yeah, no.
no, bro. You saw it, my nigga.
It's like, go.
But that's what catch people
You
off
better
guard.
shake his hand.
I promise you.
Or
I'm like, no, you good. You good. All eye contact. You good.
I'm grabbing a nigga right by the elbow.
Some people are like that though. It's because they're so used to people shit talking to them. When somebody who don't shit talk, they're not used to it.
Win gracefully.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna show my head. Like, here we go.
Ain't that crazy though that people are so used to like people being aggressive when they win
Mm-hmm.
that when somebody's quiet they think it's aggressive.
Yeah.
They think that
Passive aggressive.
yeah.
That's what they start calling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you being real passive aggressive.
and it's like
Gotta
that
label everything.
because I'm not.
nigga. Gotta label everything,
What the
dog.
hell? The girl told me I was being passive aggressive to your cousin.
I heard that.
I was like, nothing in me was aggressive, even a little bit, like
Yeah.
ever, not once. So y'all can make anything. That's the problem with the world. Like all these terms that people like to throw at people and things, gaslighting and anything else. People really just gonna throw anything at you. They call everybody narcissist now.
They
everybody.
throw that shit out freely.
Man,
That
So
shit
much.
so freely.
like it's
homie.
like it's a,
'Cause
like
I'm
it's some
confident.
ego thing, bro.
Now
You're a
I'm
narcissist.
confident. I'm a narcissist.
Immediately.
Everybody's a narcissist.
Especially strong-willed people,
Uh-huh.
people who like have like really strong opinions.
Yeah,
They're immediately narcissists.
that's
Like
facts.
every single time I've heard any male or female with a strong anything, people immediately.
What is okay? When I look at the definition, then they show me like pictures of people or certain or videos of certain people. I'm like, that nigga's just confident. That's what I feel like y'all label narcissist because y'all don't have it. You're gonna make it a derogatory term when it's just he's confident. He on his high horse. Let him be there.
They
Find your way on top of yours.
I know narcissist because narcissist. It's a medical.
I was saying I have
Like,
to
that
see,
shit is
I
like-
need to see a real one because I have people tell me that, and then the people that they show me, I'm like, that nigga just confident.
Yeah, that
He's
shit
just
is
confident.
that shit is not something light to be thrown around.
They'll say it and like, okay, define it for me. He cocky. Are
Huh?
you fucking serious? That's what you know that?
Huh?
Why you didn't just say that?
Let's just say cocky. Why you throw narcissist on that?
People throw those terms around, but we learn these new terms now, and people run with it. They run with it so quick. It's so many out there now. It's
So I say
microaggression.
Imitation.
Look, narcissism. Personality qualities include thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for
Okay.
others.
That's fucked up right there. Yeah.
See, but that
I see that
see,
part.
but those things collectively make you a narcissist.
Okay,
Like these
collectively,
things here, having one highly confident, right? What you was just talking about.
Yeah.
That's a narcissistic quality.
Mm-hmm.
But nigga, damn,
Do I got all the other ones?
confidence
That's all it is. The only one that's fucked up to me was the ending.
or needing admiration. Like
Thinking you're inferior.
a lot of us want to be admired. That's what words of affirmation is, right? Like wanting to be the desire to want somebody to verbally.
So if it said words of affirmation on there, I wonder how it would change.
So if words of affirmation was like
Mm.
your love language,
Mm-hmm.
are you immediately a narcissist?
yeah,
Or you got a narcissistic trait? That's fucking insane.
That is.
That would come off the list.
It would have to.
It would have to come off the list.
Believing others are inferior, that's bullshit.
That's fucked up.
And lacking empathy for others, another bullshit trait. But see, that's 4 things here.
And only 2 of them said I'm not fucking with. The other 2 I'm okay with because that's what it is. So
Why would
maybe-
anybody not
So
be?
now we're narcissists because we just agree with 2.
Bingo. And the motherfucking categorize us as that
Mm-hmm.
because you're a very confident speaker. A motherfucker look at you and be like, man, that nigga's a narcissist.
He's so into himself.
But you know what?
I'm not though.
But you
I'm
know what?
so solid. I mean,
I think it comes because people will feel inferior
Mm.
watching somebody who's highly confident.
Not because I made you feel inferior.
Yeah, I
You
know.
actually literally just feel
Yeah, you're not
inferior.
talking down. You're not making them feel less than. It's just so since you're talking
With
and
certainty.
you have this confidence
Yeah.
that's coming out of you, they feel like, dang,
Attacked.
why- yeah,
Put down.
yeah. So it's like you need to decrease yourself so
Yeah.
I can feel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dumb it down for nobody.
Oh, no.
This is what it is, and I hope that I hope me being this is actually teaching people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not being this because I just want to outdo people. I actually started becoming this way because I wanted the confidence in my family. I want my family to get more confidence and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go out for the world, go against the grain, be more. So when I come back around with this to help. I want y'all to know there's more out to this world. I'm not doing this shit just for me. Honestly, I'm trying to bring y'all a different perspective that anybody in our family can do it. And it's not just on your phone, homie. You could live a good life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking where I want to be still.
And that's
You
the
just made me
Still
think
feel like I
about
got
something
that
too.
shit. Go ahead.
Have you ever met a confident person who was not trying to get everybody else around them to be confident?
I met a couple, homie.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I've
I
never
see some
met
foul-ass
a
niggas.
confident nigga though, like me personally, a confident person where I didn't see the very confident person trying to like get others to be like, they would be like, how do you do it? They'd be like, just like this. Boom, 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 boom.
I'll try to put them on
when you
game.
say it
Every
like
time.
that, when you say like, okay, but
That's
I know
what- like
niggas
trying
who
to
were
teach
confident,
confidence.
but do that inferior shit. The other 2 we don't like. on
Make
there.
motherfuckers feel inferior.
Yeah, making people feel inferior, but they're confident still.
Narcissist, then,
Narcissist.
right? So
Okay,
then,
so I
then
met
we
some
would
then.
we would have to, like I said, these 4 things would have to be combined,
Mm-hmm.
right, in order to be categorized as such. You wouldn't have to have like one of the 4 and fit the mold.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a combination of these things that would make a person an actual narcissist,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then we are throwing this word around freely as fuck,
without really understanding the word.
right?
I tell a lot of people, y'all throw a lot of y'all oversaturating words because it pop up on your phone. You
Mm-hmm.
hear it spoken on, but do you really know what it means? Did you go out your way to come up with your own interpretation of it from what you read?
Nope.
'Cause every time you read a definition of something, it might be a different perspective to another. Think about the Bible. Everything around us, people, it started with one Bible, and now we got hella different Bibles.
Took pieces.
Yep, fucking Adolf Hitler. I always tell people, Adolf Hitler did what he did off the same Bible that we all read. How the fuck did you get that perspective out of that book?
Slavery was on the
Nigga,
back of
his
this
shit
book.
was genocide.
Like this.
It's supposed to be loving that book and all that shit too. This nigga went like world domination with it.
Yeah.
That's crazy how we all can read the same thing, but really look at it and come out with a different understanding. That shit, it boggles my mind.
Because I don't think it's like any other book where I don't think it was written at all to be
Keep it a buck.
interpreted one way.
Mm-hmm.
That's why me and you feeling two different things can read the same scripture on the same day at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get a different message.
That part.
And guess what? Our teacher could also assist in that. If your pastor reading this scripture and his pastor reading the scripture, same day, his message could be completely different than his. Y'all read the same scripture. Y'all don't got the same message. That's what interpretation is. That's what perception is. That's what we live on. The sooner people understand, like, that's what all of this shit is.
Right.
Always perception. Because it's what you put out, but not just what you put out, but how it's received. A message you sending is not going to be received from every single person the same way. It's going to be the exact same words they heard. Everybody's going to take something different in.
Right.
Based on their own shit, their own perspective. So, nigga, this world, y'all got to stop being so hellbound on shit being right or wrong. That'd be my bigger issue when I'm talking to people. You have an idea of what's wrong and what's right. And because of that, you are judging everything based on right and wrong. And everything is not right and wrong. Some things are simply perspective.
I feel like when people are so judgy like that, it's because they're not sure of themselves. They're not sure of the things that they're going to expect. They was beaten to their head to believe that instead of them willingly taking that and believing in that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have their beliefs beaten them instead of them going out their way to formulate and have an understanding on what they understand.
Dang, did y'all just hit a 1-2 punch? That was back to back. I was,
Fuck with this nigga here, bro. I was like, man, I fuck with this
was
nigga,
good,
man.
yeah.
This is my third time seeing this nigga in life ever, bro. Every single
I
time.
appreciate it.
I
man.
fuck with
I
this
love
nigga,
y'all
bro. His
podcast.
words, bro. His mind. It's
Yeah.
open, man. And those be the people that I want to talk to, because me and you probably not even gonna disagree on too much, because we both just gonna understand that me and you understand, or we feel different shit
That part.
when I talk to him. Even when me and Swab be on opposite sides of shit, it's never like harsh, because we both just understand. You have a perspective and opinion, and so do I. I'm not calling yours wrong. I'm not calling yours right. Cool. Like, I'm not trying to be right. Cool. I'm not trying to be wrong. I don't give a fuck if I'm right or wrong. This is just my opinion here. This is my perspective, bro. I love talking to you, my nigga.
Yeah.
Every time,
Likewise.
anytime you gonna slide, bro, I'm hyped,
Yeah,
my
I know.
nigga.
I love
Anytime
it.
I find
I
out this
got
nigga gonna be a
y'all.
guest, or
My
we could
podcast
be a
ain't-
guest.
yeah, it's good.
Oh, no, my podcast ain't no more.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, 702 Talk Done. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, man. So
She happened.
Huh?
She happened.
yeah.
That was a
Too
given.
much bullshit.
That was a given.
much-
That was
you know it
that
was,
was a
dog.
given, bro.
You know it
There's
was,
no
dog.
way I
I
didn't
was-
see that coming.
I was trying to keep it together.
There's
I was
no.
trying my best, dog.
Tell me the truth, bro. You thought that shit was gonna go?
Oh, man.
Man.
There's no way you thought that shit. We was on that motherfucker,
I ain't
and I was
gonna lie.
looking, bro. We was on that motherfucker, and I was talking to that girl. I was like, "Oh, this bitch retarded.
You know what? I was
This bitch retarded."
you know what though? I thought I was
Oh,
like,
my God.
I'm trying to put it in the nicest
I
way
know,
possible. Right?
I know,
I had to
nigga.
apologize so many times. I was like, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry,
Hey,
man.
bro. We was on this nigga. We was guests on this nigga podcast, man.
Oh, man.
And his co-host, a Barbie, man. Like, whatever y'all think, like, bimbo, clueless,
Oh, my
whatever, bruh. Like, the full everything, bruh. Spot on. It was so hard for me to just,
Oh,
like,
shit.
to be cool. I be trying to, like, keep the peace on people's shit.
Yeah.
Instead of being, like, trying to call people like, man, that was stupid. I can't do that. Imagine me doing that, when your cousin was a guest, like saying, looking at her like, that was some stupid ass shit to say. or when we on his podcast, looking at his co-host like, man, that was dumb as fuck.
I was her co-host.
But see, that's the thing though. That's what I was thinking when I was on the show. Like I'm listening to her talking. I was like, man, like I feel like my cousin should be the main host of this show. Like
Alright, man, I was just
she needs to be like
'Cause
yo,
she spit.
the side host. Like she,
It was the bad.
hey,
bro.
running the ones and twos. We got.
y'all ready?
Yeah, that's what you need to do, bro.
It's all good, man.
It was
It was a good
crazy.
experience though. It helped me get out there, and it got me more comfortable speaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was real different for me. It was an experience. Though. I love it.
Well, I
loved
mean,
it.
'cause you already come off comfortable speaking. You already have like a confidence to you. Like even when you was explaining that, like you said, like you have this confidence that like you want to instill confidence in other people,
Right.
which you do. You know, you naturally have this thing about you where you like you talk and conduct yourself in a way that it kind of makes other people want to add to the conversation. Or it brings a confidence out of them to be like, dang, or inspiration out of them to be like, dang, I need to do this, or maybe I should
wanna
try
do
this.
that.
Yeah, like I need to start being more confident, more open, you know, stuff like that. But the difference between you and her was like
Day and night.
opposites of
Day
the
and
coin.
night.
Because I mean, like the way she conducted, I was like, we on two different podcasts.
Bruh, I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about so many times. I was like, what?
Man, it what made me. I would say I'm nervous on it because I'm not used to being on camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm on
Yeah.
camera now. I got people watching me. I'm like, I'm used to talking to a room of people. You know what I'm saying? You can have a hell of thousands of people watching.
Yeah.
So you know, I ain't had social media for so long. So me being on it now, it's like that was when I'm nervous on things. I'm going at a head up. I don't like being uncomfortable. So till I can master that feeling, that's what keep me going. That's what kept me doing the podcast because I was nervous every day. To the point where I ain't get nervous. Now I can be here and talk comfortably. I'm cool with being seen speaking. now.
It's something to learn.
Yeah.
Because you said that,
That's
right?
it.
Like originally when you first got on the mic, like you felt like you were on the mic.
Oh yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it wasn't just like a sitting down having a conversation with your guests. It was like you mindful, like trying to think about what people hear.
yeah.
You know, what it looked like to them. All of that shit you thinking about while you talking. So you like, man, I don't want to ramble. I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I don't want to keep cutting nobody off. Like I hope I'm doing good. Blah blah blah. You thinking about this shit until you stop.
Yeah, until you start. I think there comes a time when you start thinking you're like worried about all the other stuff, but then there comes a time where it just clicks
Yeah.
and you start realizing like I'm engaged in conversation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking to the people around me, and it stops being about the outside
The camera
and more
who listening,
what's going
who
on
gonna
in the
see.
room.
Right. It takes for you to notice your own progression. In
Yes.
that sense. Because we're so hard on ourselves. No, I know I can do better, do better. Sit back, rewatch your video and everything. Notice how good you were doing. Give yourself a pat on the back every now and then.
Facts.
That's what I had to learn to do. So it got me more comfortable on the mic and everything.
Self accountability.
And plus, y'all going through a whole little spill of people in y'all comments. So I know
Oh,
y'all taking it way better. If I wonder how I would have acted if my shit was
Bruh.
going that long and I started seeing comments.
Man,
I would laugh about it. Like I want that.
you
though.
want to say that, right? Because I always thought that if we got big enough, or like if I was a celebrity and people was talking, I would just be scrolling and laughing like these stupid ass niggas, like they don't know us. But when it's you and it's your character and people attacking it, and you get to see it and you have the access to speak, it's so hard to just it's so hard to just let it ride. And I
Yeah.
know, like I said, I open a profile every time somebody talk. I read their comment and I open their profile. I look at their pictures, or I look at how many followers they got or whatever they post, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna argue with this fat ugly motherfucker. Like, you got 13 followers, bro.
Get your goofy.
You got
ass
13 followers. You following 3,000 people,
on.
and you on my page trying to fucking say anything.
something wild too.
Look at you and look at me. What I look like arguing with you, and at the same
Yeah.
time, I'm like, man, motherfuckers is looking.
I can't let this
I'm,
one slide.
I'm way
huh?
smoother than that, nigga.
Uh-huh.
Like, not even if I don't cuss you out, at this point, I'm about to try to embarrass you. You feel me? Because like, nigga,
It's crazy because you
like,
see
eyes
They
is
gonna
on me,
test it,
bro. Like
yeah.
y'all niggas,
They
I
tryna
just don't
test
want
it.
nobody to think I'm a hoe, my nigga. Don't come by
See,
these
nah.
motherfucking comment section and never think it's two hoe ass niggas on unbiased opinions. Don't never think that. I don't never want
Oh
y'all to be
my
comfortable enough
God.
to ever feel like these two niggas look like something I can fuck with, because I put money that you don't want to. I can put a healthy amount of money that I'm not whatever you think I am. All these fun and games and all these fun topics we be having.
yeah.
On my kids,
This shit gonna
I'm
lead to a
definitely
celebrity
not.
boxing match,
I'm
man.
definitely not one of the niggas
It's gonna be. We gonna call it the
who
comment boxing
won't
section.
who won't touch your nose. I touch that motherfucker quick fast. Vegas,
Oh, shit.
Las
Yeah.
Vegas people.
Understand it.
The comment section.
You've heard it.
It ain't that
Here
fucking safe,
first.
my nigga. Everybody else listening, y'all want to talk crazy?
I'm just so it's in y'all name though. It's unbiased opinions. Why are y'all on here talking shit? I'm letting y'all know before y'all even click. This is what we doing on here.
Man.
And that's why it's so mind-boggling. It's in
Yeah.
the name. Don't look at it if you don't want an unbiased opinion.
First of all,
It's just so wild the stuff that they be saying because you be like, where is it coming
Where'd that
from?
come
Like
from? What did
you
I
don't
do?
even know me.
Where did
and
you
they
get
will
that
they will come
from?
to you so quick. They'll try to they try to jab quick. And I was like, dang, like to me it's like you would think it would happen with celebrities because of course they're here. People trying to bring them down. That's how people view celebrities. Let's bring them down. But it's like, okay, we just dudes on a podcast and y'all literally going to the extreme lengths to reach all the way
Crazy.
over here. And it's like, that's crazy.
tell you what,
Like,
on one
dang.
real, I'm gonna tell you what
Reaching.
fucked me up. It was a nigga who said, "This not even deep. This some regular shit."
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like,
I remember that one too. I was like,
"Who the fuck said we were on here trying to be deep, nigga?"
Where'd
We
you-
talk. I'm on a couch talking to my partner here.
yeah, this is normal
This is what
shit.
we do every week. Me and my partner get behind these mics,
Uh-huh.
and me and him have conversations. Whether we have a guest or not, me and this nigga Suave sit next to each other every week for an hour and have a conversation. We not on here trying to impress y'all. I'm not like our reels aren't to impress you to make you think we're smart or we're so genuine or we great people or bad people. It's literally just parts of our conversation.
and that's what I told that person too. I think I was like, why did you? What made you think it was supposed to go deep?
Why
Like,
you
who
come-
said we was trying to go there
Why
with
you
it?
coming here like that?
Yeah,
He
like,
coming on
This
high.
ain't
I
even
was like,
deep.
you trying to listen to some philosophers?
Nobody said we were that. Like,
That's because they watching y'all shit with a pen and pad. Like,
bro, trying
on
to.
some bullshit today.
Oh, y'all,
I
this
can't
is
take
stupid.
no
This
notes.
stupid shit.
That's not what I want to hear today. Nigga, y'all supposed to be the horoscopes in them, apparently.
Fuck y'all, man. Like,
Read the weather for these niggas.
I thought
on
there was
here.
a Gandhi quote coming out of one of them. Not today. Dang it!
I thought this nigga was the Dalai Lama.
This ain't even deep.
reincarnated. I thought he was gonna be the Dalai Lama
Like the nigga
reincarnated.
caption was like, check this deep thought out from
What?
West Side 3. Like, nigga, nobody
said,
said deep
"Jeez."
nothing.
No,
Why?
he did not
That's
do
so
that.
negative, my nigga. Like, you don't even disagree with nothing I said.
Yeah,
That was your comment? That's the world we live in. Why was that your comment?
It's
You don't have
wild.
no problem with nothing I said. This not even deep. This regular. Send. Now what, nigga?
Niggas be bored.
Now what, nigga? What do you
Super
want somebody to
boring.
say back to that?
Boring.
What was your ideal response? Like at the sender of that message, of that comment. What did you want us to say back? What did you want anybody to grow or build on this?
right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's the new categories now. Back then, you had the Crips, the Bloods, you had Ridge Port. Now it's comment. We got commenters. We got posters, influencers. Like, where are we going?
Shit
It's like, what's going on
Where
right
are we
now?
going?
Where are we taking it from
The
here?
world's going in the opposite direction, dog.
When you see it like that,
Bruh.
wow.
And what the
Yeah.
fuck we supposed to do with that? You know, and us as the professionals that y'all. I heard that word like 30 times last week after I left. That me and Swab supposed to be professionals. We not professional podcast, nothing, nigga.
It come off though like
we
y'all-
regular
I'm telling you,
people.
nah,
I just want
homie.
y'all to know we are regular people. We are not
Bro,
engineers.
y'all getting traction,
Nigga, we
though.
not studio, nothing. Like we are regular,
But
two
y'all
regular
got
working
motion.
niggas.
We don't see it like that because I'm a fan too. We don't see it like that.
Man,
From the angle we see, look how I just look the whole setup.
bro, we regular. We
So
two
when they
regular
see
niggas.
This is
with a-
crazy.
When they
With a
see it
couple
on
It
the
cameras.
looks so good. And y'all, it's the things y'all talk about. That's why I love the most because y'all always got something interesting to speak on
to you,
every time.
to you.
Because I'm going off the name of y'all shit, unbiased opinion.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm getting every fucking day.
That's
Every time
that's
y'all
true.
post, I'm getting exactly what you call it.
Right.
And that's it. Our opinions, not our facts. Not like this is what life is supposed to
Yeah,
be.
nothing.
Y'all's all stupid. We don't do that.
This is
Yeah.
my
We've
opinion.
never done that here. Like literally the opposite. I think the name is the most fitting fucking thing in the world.
Exactly.
For what we
Yeah.
do here.
It is. It is. Especially for how we converse amongst the couch.
Mm-hmm.
It's for everybody to have their own opinion. And I think people think that it's not. And a lot of people get the perception that we're like pushing something onto them. But it's like, no, at the end of the day, we're sharing our opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And challenging yours.
Exactly.
And that's why I love opinions. That's why I love what y'all got going. Because I love to hear people's own opinions. And I'm not judging it. But just
Yeah.
you guys are feeding me creative juices. Cause I'm like, damn, I'm stealing from y'all.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all say certain shit, I'm stealing. I'm putting on my every day.
Yeah.
And I'm always interested, bro, because
Every day.
when motherfuckers talk and I say something to them, I ask them a question about something they said. Most people feel like it's because I'm trying to like dissect their shit or like tear them apart or pick them apart.
Trying to learn.
Honestly, I'm trying to challenge you.
Mm.
And not because I disagree. Sometimes I also do agree, but I want you to build on the thought. So I can also build on. I'm trying to get you to elaborate on your thought.
Okay.
So you give me something, I'm like, I look at you like this, I'm like, what make you think that way? In
It's
my
the
facial
look.
expression, you
those
feel
are-
like, did I say something stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my facial expression is like intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm interested. You say something and I do this, like, what make you think like that? And immediately you looking at me and you offended. You like, because blah blah. And I'm
Nah,
like,
and even if the because come out,
it
it's-
wasn't
it's
even.
all
It
tough.
wasn't for like. It wasn't no. I wasn't attacking you. I'm trying to get you to build on the thought. Maybe I agree. Maybe I don't. I need you to talk more about it though.
We might grow
In
that
order
thought.
for me to be like, I get it, or be like, oh, that's some stupid shit.
You got to see where you're gonna take it from
You
there.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like
No, that
either
makes a lot
way,
of
bro.
sense.
Like I'm not always trying to be on y'all ass, bro. Sometimes I'm just challenging a thought, whether I agree with it or disagree with it. I'm literally going to challenge
This nigga a parent.
the thought for the sake of the conversation. You feel me?
you
Like
a good parent. I mean,
But you know what though? I like that though. I like that about you, and I like that about people who can converse when they challenge thoughts because it helps me. Because in general, when I'm challenged, I have to think about my position and where I stand and dissect myself, you know, and be able to explain where I'm coming from. And sometimes you learn a lot about how you think, your own views, where you're coming from, where it stirs from, the root of it. And sometimes you can get to points where you change your way of thinking, where it's you be like, oh dang, I didn't know I was
plenty of times for
doing
me, bro,
this whole time.
where I had a
Yeah.
thought process and it was like, this is how I feel. I hear somebody and I'm like, I ain't never looked at it that way.
Yeah.
that's the best way to feel.
I never looked at it that way.
love
Like
those
that.
conversations.
That makes so much more sense than what I've been thinking this whole time.
Right.
And I can't tell you like why I thought that. It's just kind of the way I grew up. But like hearing you say that make way more sense than what the fuck I've been thinking.
Yeah. So true. 'Cause you'll sit there and you maybe somebody talks about something like they went through in a childhood experience, and you're hearing that, and you see that stirs from something, a way that they behave now that you relate to, and you're like, dang, I didn't know that, but I went through the same thing, and I wonder if that's where that came from.
Bro,
You know what I
Vice
mean?
versa, something you don't like that they do. You can't stand this
Yep.
about this person, and then you find out the background on how it came to be. Now you like, well, I get it. Maybe I'll be doing the same thing.
Right.
If that happened to me, I might be doing the same thing you're doing. Who's to know? So now, no longer do I have judgment
Yeah.
on you and your actions that I did have, because I looked at you and I was like, man, only stupid ass people would do that. And then you tell me why you do it, and I'm like, oh, well, never mind.
That falls back
Never-
into that. Parking.
never mind.
The parking is early.
Yes, never
Right
mind.
back into that.
Let me shut the hell up. I get it. I didn't get it before. I thought that shit was stupid.
You
Now
have that chance to explain.
I completely understand. So what we taking away from this one then? With that in mind, what we talking about right now? This episode in a nutshell. What we ending on talking about right now? What do we take away from this? One major punch home for what we've been talking about.
Be receptive.
There we go.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
Yep.
Being receptive.
Yeah.
Being receptive and don't think your shit is always
Be a sponge.
concrete.
That's a sponge.
Being a sponge.
Be a sponge.
Yes, indeed.
I think that's good. Yeah. Being a sponge. That makes a lot of sense.
For everything we've been talking about, be a sponge.
Yeah.
They're useful in plenty of different ways. Sponges.
They are.
That's it, homie.
Dry, they useful. Wet, they useful. Used for cleaning, scrubbing, dishes,
Soaking.
toilet, soaking, whatever. Sponge is useful. Be a sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be ever changing. Be useful. Grow. Absorb.
Yeah.
Dispense. Like be.
Diversity is key.
And the information you take in don't have to be for you.
Ooh.
So that's one thing you
That's
got to
really
understand.
good.
You don't have to apply everything that you take into your life.
One more time
You
for
just
the
have
nigga
it.
who said gangsters don't snap. One more time. One more time.
Right.
Y'all be saying crazy ass shit to us, man. I'm sick of y'all, nigga. Love y'all and I'm sick of y'all simultaneously.
Yeah.
Man.
I know.
Y'all make it as what we are,
Yeah, we love
and y'all driving me
supporters for
crazy
sure.
at the same time.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Man, every time,
For real.
bro. Like
For real. I really appreciate
Every
it.
time you come on here, You always dropping gems. You always adding to the conversation. We get to see a lot of where you coming from.
I wish this nigga was here when she was here. I would have loved to have him sit next to her while she was doing that shit, because just knowing how he think. And I know Ryan wanted to say more, but he know his sister well enough.
Yeah.
To where like he ain't go there, and like you poked the bear a lot. When you asked her a question,
Yeah.
you was doing it on purpose. It was so intentional. Every time you asked her a question, it was super intentional. I was like,
I was trying to help her understand.
yes, you were challenging her way of thinking by asking her questions, and I was like, every time you asked her something, I was like,
unbiased opinion brought a biased opinion on him.
I don't think he didn't know, man. It wasn't no way for you to know that.
No, but that's how you do it though. I think that was. I can't wait to watch the episode, but that was such a smart thing to do, is to bring somebody from our family right here. That's just showing your testimony on your change, on your growth.
Yeah. And just being able to have that conversation.
It made for a good episode regardless.
Oh,
regardless of if I didn't like it or not, having her there with that perspective and having her act the way she acted and like the way the episode flowed, you can see, and people are going to see, and I hope that also she sees the flaws in the way that she communicates. Because there are plenty of them. And like I said, I don't have anything personal against that woman. I don't even believe that she's a bad woman. But the way that she communicates is never going to work. I do not care if it's with us or if it's with anybody. If you cannot listen or you are overly sensitive and feel attacked too often, your communication is never going to be what it should be. And I hope that take away from anything else, that y'all don't leave that episode judging that woman. Y'all do not know her. Y'all don't know why she feel like she feel. Y'all don't know where she come from. None of that shit. So don't judge that woman based on that small sample size of an interaction between me and her. But what you can judge is the way she communicates, because that's all I did. I don't judge her character. I know that she's a poor communicator.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing past that.
Yeah. It was just more, it was a lot more that she could have did to explain herself and why things wasn't aligning with what she was saying. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of people were trying to help her see, but it was like hard for her to understand. And I feel like with your calm demeanor, you probably would have just been like, yo, you know.
You gotta be like that, cuz.
But what I'm saying, because you are a stronger communicator than Suave and Ryan are. You feel me? So I feel like you would have helped her
I was trying to find a way for her to
understand what was happening, or like you could have challenged her thought process better than me, because she would have been comfortable hearing it from you. I'm a stranger, so even with me calling her judgy, I don't fucking know her, so like she could immediately take that like, man, what the fuck? Even if I am judgy, nigga. You don't know me.
See, my thing is, I'm gonna question you to try to get you to realize what you're doing.
What you're saying.
And I'm gonna just tell you what you're doing. I'm not doing we don't gotta play the games. I don't want to Rubik's Cube you into figuring out what the fuck you got going on. I'm gonna look at you and be like, you on bullshit. Anyway, be a sponge, y'all.
It was fun.
So I'll post that shit. You have to give them what they want.
I just want to see it. Even if you don't post it, I just want to see it.
The people in the comments want to see that.
I gotta see that,
Yeah,
bro.
they probably waiting for that.
They waiting on that.
They're like, I want to see that so bad.
Yes. Yo, y'all.
Bro, I'm telling you, people watch that shit. This is the first episode anybody told me, and that's why I said it made for a good episode. Having that on there, because we be cool. It'd be cool convo, so the episodes be fun.
Yeah.
But like, we haven't had any exchanges on that level. So it's a good thing that it happened.
So you
Yeah.
gotta
I'm not
show
even
it.
mad about that. Like, it's important for people to see that like everybody coming to sit on these couches don't agree with me and you.
Yeah.
And we not asking that.
Facts.
We want, matter of fact, bring your closed-minded ass on here. For real. Come talk about why you are closed-minded. Come talk about why you're traditional. Come talk about your religion, why you believe what you believe, why you feel like what we talking about is wrong, why being so open is a problem. Come talk about it.
Bring a Mormon up here.
Come fucking talk about it. And we are welcome. Bring your ass.
It makes for good conversation. And I think that's the thing. It's just so many people seem so timid to talk about it. And it's like, no, if you stand on it, please talk about it, because what all we're trying to do is get the perspective out there. Let's learn your perspective. That's it.
If you disagree with me heavily, like you feel like, nah, hell no, it's this way for a reason. Talk about that.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to back down from that.
Yeah,
if I
no.
disagree with you, I disagree with you, nigga. But we gonna sit here and talk about it, and that's fine. Just stand on what you fuck with.
That
Like,
part.
if that's what you fuck with, you fuck with it. You don't have to, nigga. You're not on here to agree with me because it's Me and Suave podcast. You're not on here to please Me and Suave, nigga.
No.
We brought you on here to have a convo, my nigga. That's what we do.
We do not want anyone to agree with us. Even the comment sections, we do not want you to agree with us. I don't want anybody to think that you need to agree with anything we're saying. You can disagree, respectfully disagree. That's all. That's all it is.
Respectfully. You see that? You see that word?
number
The
one
same
thing,
way that y'all
respect.
attacking us and we come at y'all with peace. We not cussing y'all out. We not calling y'all out y'all name. We don't do that until yesterday. Yesterday I turned up.
Yeah,
I was fed up yesterday. I wasn't having a good day either. That didn't help.
worse.
Like I already wasn't having a good day, and I was getting them comments coming in. I was like, okay, cool, not today.
Work shit.
Bitch ass bitch.
yeah.
You bitch ass bitch.
Bitch ass bitch you.
But it's always a good episode when you come on here because I appreciate it.
For real. I appreciate
And
y'all
yeah,
every time,
I know we didn't talk about anything too controversial today, so people probably ain't. They want the controversial stuff.
Nah,
That's what
we
they
had
want.
to simmer y'all down. This
Yeah.
is a bucket of water.
Yeah, let's just talk.
Yeah.
That it's still smoke from the last one. The flame we put out. We had to come be some cool shit this time. Laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
We still
Laugh
talked
with
about some solid shit.
Yeah, y'all see some more stuff on the next one. You know how it is. But we gonna have you back again, Cuzzo. Is there anything you want to add? What you want people to follow you on? We know it's not 702 Talk no more, but
I ain't on 702 talking about, but y'all can go to my
Nigga, gotta
Instagram
I
at
gotta unfollow that
underscore thinking33 _. I appreciate y'all having me, man. For real.
I
Always
gotta
a
unfollow
pleasure.
that motherfucker, bro.
Oh, nigga, I had to block her. I had to block her. It went that bad, dog. I'm not playing. It went terrible, dog. The separation went bad. I'm telling y'all,
no
nigga.
more.
It was so
I don't want no
bad.
part about it. You should have sent us the message.
It was so bad.
So I could have unfollowed the bitch. I'd have got her out of there too.
telling y'all.
But he said he had a blocker. It's a wrap.
It's really bad. Though. I had to block her.
Yeah,
I had to block her.
yeah.
Bruh,
I'm
days.
telling you, that joke's crazy.
She ain't my type of nothing, so she's out of there.
Yeah, but definitely follow my cousin. If y'all don't know, y'all will definitely see him on more episodes for sure. We
for
always
sure
have
gonna
him
be
on
back,
here.
man.
He's always welcome.
Appreciate
But yeah, follow him. He dropping gems. He got stuff coming up, and yeah, keep in contact with the homie, with
Hey,
the
you play
family.
spades?
Huh?
You play spades?
Nah.
He played dominoes though.
Domino.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm-
I was a-
yeah.
I was
He
a
good
domino.
at dominoes.
I was a domino.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
nigga, we need to get up. What
Oh,
the
for
fuck
sure.
niggas be on, bro? Niggas
I
don't
ain't
be
know
on
that.
shit.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I-
Last time
we had
last
domino nights over here.
nigga, we had to fight niggas. While I pulled up, nigga, we watched the fights, nigga. We played dominoes.
Yeah, we
Oh,
played some
Let me
dominoes.
know. Let me know. I saw
Yeah.
pull up.
Hell yeah.
It was fun. It was fun. They got me the first game. I came back with the heat though. The second game, I said,
He
"Oh,
came back around. That's why I was like, I ain't no sucker, nigga.
Yeah, I
don't
said,
know
oh. I had to learn the. I had to learn the board
Yeah,
because
nah, it's-
they play with nickels, so I was like, I wasn't ready
we-
for
we
that.
all- do all money.
But I played in the tournament. You know how I won the dominoes tournament. I was out here. The UDL tournament. It's on my Instagram.
Man, I wanted to be in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I won the second one that came out here. The first one I went out was a big ass one, but I won the smaller one that they had. It was like their second one, smallest one was like 50 people up in it.
Mhm.
I won that one. But they play nickels and shit, so I had to learn to change
All
my-
money.
all money. I had to learn to play different. I did it though.
That's how I had to learn.
I
I
learned
said,
how to
y'all
play
play
from
nickels?
Savages, bro. All the games I learned being locked up.
Uh,
So I learned all the trenches way to play, like spades. Like certain people got rules and things that you can't do.
Uh-huh.
When you locked up, nigga, it's free for all.
See,
Like,
that's the thing though. We was playing this before getting locked up. Then when I got locked up, I'm like, nigga, this is everyday shit.
Yeah.
We was doing this when we was free.
yeah.
yeah, my cousin good. You definitely.
Yeah, we
good
for sure. We
that.
gonna get on, man.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate y'all.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all. As always, y'all already know. Follow the IG, the YouTube, the TikTok. We on Anchor. We on everything. We on Facebook, of course. YouTube,
Cuss
all
us out
of it.
wherever you want.
Yeah. So yeah, anywhere you want to drop one of these comments, whatever you want to say, or share the video, like the video, show support. Go to any of those platforms and you can find us on those. So we appreciate the love and we'll definitely see you guys on the next one.
There we go. Y'all be smooth.
Peace.